Hi guys, welcome to an interesting video by Maximus. So as you can see in the background, I'm back with another Injustice video, and the League of Assassins gear is in survivor mode. So I have some really good news. I have actually managed to obtain all 3 pieces of League of Assassins gear. So I actually have 5 pieces of the League of Assassins Initiate Blade, 3 pieces of the supposedly rarest piece, the League of Assassins throwing knives, and 1 piece of the League of Assassins hood, which was the rarest piece for me at least. So today in this video we'll be upgrading each of them to 5 stars plus 10, and we're going to be talking about the various effects. So we're first going to start off with the League of Assassins Initiate Blade, which is the most common piece of gear. So it gives a 10% boost to basic attack and 1% life drain chance on combo ender, which are 2 pretty useless effects. I'll explain why. So there's also a 5% DOT added on special. So 10% damage boost to basic attacks. It'll max out at I think 30% if I'm not wrong. So it's pretty much the worst damage gear out of all the damage gears. Those 3-star gears are actually better because they give 70% damage boost. Life drain chance on combo ender is not useful at all because excuse me, it gives about a 20% chance if I'm not wrong. It should add about 1% each time you fuse it. Yeah, so it will reach about 20%, and the problem with that is that the Gauntlet of Azrael, which is the online gear you can get from online, gives you 99% chance, a 95% chance of life drain on combo ender. So really, it outclasses it by a lot. And the DOT error on special, it will equal to the Ibis stick, but this DOT is 1% per second for 10 seconds, but the Ibis stick is 2% health deducted for 5 seconds. So really it's not very efficient or effective. So that's why the League of Assassins Initiate Blade is kind of a crap piece of gear, not too good. So regardless, we're going to fuse it. So 1% added each time you fuse it, and the amount of it uses blue and green shards, and each time you fuse it, it increases by 2. Excuse me. So as you can see, I haven't completely recovered from my sickness yet. Regardless, to evolve, it requires 5 red and 15 of blue and green, as well as 3 purple shards. So it evolves into the League of Assassins Adept Blade. So for the DOT damage, it adds 5%. It should max out at 10% if I'm not mistaken. So as you can see, the effects are quite meager in comparison to a lot of the other gears, including 3 stars. So this is its final stats. 30% damage boost to basic attacks, nothing to flaunt out of it there. 21% life drain chance on combo ender, almost negligible, you can't rely on it at all. And 10% DOT add-on special, useful but not effective. So next we're going to move on to the League of Assassins hood, which was the rarest for me. This hood has big potential, so let me explain. So first of all, we have crit chance and crit boost. This is the only gear in the game in which I'm going to actually talk about it as I fuse it to save some time. So this is actually the only gear. Just to mention, the upgrading is for in terms of shards is the same as the blade. So as I was saying, so this is actually the only gear in the game that is non-character specific, that gives you crit chance and crit boost, and 2% is added per upgrade, so that will end up quite high, I believe. Should be almost 50%, 40 or 50%. I'm not gonna bother to count. I'm just gonna take a look at it. So looks really cool. So that is really good. Crit chance and crit boost, always welcome. Why not? And next we have disable enemy specials on special 1. So it could be useful for a lot of characters such as Batgirl, or especially Arkham Origins Deathstroke, where you already have automatic crit on special 1 and block break on special 1 when you hit 200%. So with 40% chance, since his special one hits so many times, it's almost confirmed that you will disable their specials, which is really useful. So 50%, yeah, it was 50%. That's great. So every other basic attack will crit, and with extra crit damage. That's massive. You can combine it with some characters' gears to take advantage of it. So finally, we move on to the throwing knives. So I'll talk about it as we upgrade it. So the combo is the same. None of them uses red shards. We're kind of going down in blue shards already. So first effect is power generation, because why not? More faster power gain is always welcome. Next we have a boost to special 1. Useful for characters again like Batgirl and Deathstroke especially. Deathstroke is one of my favorite characters in the game. I keep talking about him. So it evolves into the Adept Knives. The hood, I believe, should be evolving into the Adept Hood. Yes, it does. So now, after we upgrade, this is the very interesting part. It has a 100% chance of area effect. So the opponent's team will take damage from special 1. And this can be very powerful on characters, especially like, Alchemy Origins Deathstroke again. It can do a ton of damage. It can destroy your opponent's team. And especially Batgirl with the Cloak of Destiny. Since with the stun damage, it will completely destroy opponent's team. So it takes 50% from special 1. So Batgirl with Cloak of Destiny and her own gear, as well as the knives, will do like about 100k damage. So that's 50k to the other 2 characters on the team. That's massive. And with extra damage to special 1, and crit chance on special 1, when it like crits and has extra damage and all that, it could be massive. So this is the entire League of Assassins set here, all maxed out. As you can see, I only have 2 pieces of the LexCorp set, and I also have 2 pieces of the Fourth World set. Not sure where that is. Is that over here? No, it's the other side actually. I'm missing the mace, which is really sad. Alright, it's actually over here. I kind of missed it out completely. I'm missing the Fourth World mace, and I'm missing the LexCorp gauntlets, which is the 2 rarest pieces for their respective sets. However, kind of great that I have the League of Assassins set. So shadows for quite a ton though. So let's talk about the League of Assassins, the set property. So excuse me again. So we are dropping a lot on cash. So but it's alright. We still have quite a ton to spend. So both effects involves opponent tagging up within 12 seconds. So the first effect is steal 35% power, and the second effect is high damage, which will give you, I believe, 55% extra damage when you combine all 3 pieces of the set. So how this is used is we kind of have to force a tag out. So how this is done, it can be done in many ways. A lot of characters can force opponents to tag out. Preferably a character with a strong special 1, since 2 pieces of the gear, which are the knives as well as the hood, give boost on special 1, so it doesn't really make sense to use your special 2 to force them to tag out. This set kind of focuses a lot on special 1, so an example of character that will force a tag out on special 1 is Killer Frost, both Killer Frosts, since it freezes the opponent, so the opponent can, the movement speed is very low. It'll basically force them to tag out. They have 2 options. Number 1 is if they stay in, then you can pretty much destroy them with your basics and your specials. If they tag out, you get their power and you get the damage. So pretty much you will win either way, even if the effects don't activate. And that set will be really strong on the unreleased character Antimatter Sinestro, because his passive is that his special 1 forces the opponent to tag out. So I've seen a video of the unreleased character with the set on how you go up to 2 bars, you activate special 1, and you force a tag out, which will activate the set effects. Then you use special 1 again to force a tag out, which activates the which gives you 35% extra power and high damage, which will give you over a bar. So you keep using special 1 again and again and again until you completely destroy their team. So when that character is released, it could cause havoc on multiplayer and survival and basically the entire game. So That's a really interesting use of the set. So many other characters that can cause tag out special one are characters that cause damage over time, such as Catwoman and Aquaman. And in my case, I have it on MKX Scorpion, since his special one causes burn, as well as his DOT will crit when I hit 200% of special one. So that would, if I were faced with that opponent, I would definitely tag out. So this is definitely the way to use this set. So the hood is pretty much good on every character, preferably one with a strong special one. If not, it can still benefit from the crit boost and the crit chance. As for the blade, it can pretty much go on any character, since the life drain, I would say, it's negligible. The 10% dot added on special is useful on any character, and 30% damage boost to basic attacks. As I said, not too much, but it will still help. So for the knives, obviously you want to give it to someone with special one. The area damage is terrific, and the boost to special one is always a welcome. Not to mention the power generation. So if you use it together, the effects could be good. However, I've tested it out, and if you don't have a move that forces a tag out on special one, the opponent will definitely stay in for more than 12 seconds, and pretty much your set effects are useless. So don't hesitate to use them individually, but if you use them as a set, make sure to have a strong special one that will force them to tag out, whether it's a very strong special one that will cause their health to be so low that they have to tag out to prevent losing the character, or a character that gives a special effect such as a dot like Scorpion and Catwoman, or the freezing effect of Killer Frost. So that's how you use the set. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video on me talking about the League of Assassins set, and goodbye.